Okay, guys, the debate and the struggle continues between Atiku, P2B, and the president himself, which is Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Una know say recently the Chicago State University released the original document in which Tinubu faked his own to submit to INEC to become the president of the country. They say that Atiku Abubakar has called on Peter Obi and Peter Obi to come and aid him to fight against Tinubu to reclaim the mandate stolen. Now, the thing is not ending well because they say that Peter Obi has shunned Atiku Abubakar on that very request. Peter Obi shuns Atiku's invitation to seek justice against Tinubu, says he's focused on reclaiming his mandate in Supreme Court. I say, oh. Una go remember say Atiku Abubakar, the presidential candidate of PDP, invited Mr. Peter Obi and the Kwankwaso to come and join him to force Tinubu to drop that presidency and give it to him, which is Atiku Abubakar. But Peter Obi has answered him and said that, no, listen, I'm not interested in any coalition right now. I'm only interested in reclaiming my mandate, which is Peter Obi is also pursuing presidency for himself at the Supreme Court. But on several occasions, we have told you people here that all these are a waste of time. Neither Peter Obi nor Atiku will smell Asorok. With this case, I'm telling you, prompt and plain. There is no way this is possible. Now, let's see what Peter Obi is talking about. Peter Obi, the candidate of the Labour Party, LP, in the 2023 presidential election, has shunned the invitation by his People's Democratic Party counterpart in the poll, Atiku Abubakar, to join him to secure justice. Atiku on Thursday called on his co-contestant on the platform of Labour Party, Peter Obi, and the new Nigerian People's Party, Rabiu Kwankwaso, to join his quest in making President Bola Ahmed Tinubu account for his forgery of Chicago State University. In a country where we have to call another person to come and help us so that we can see if there will be any room for justice. So the judiciary is not enough to bring justice to the country. What an irony. All the Kwegunde can you. Now if we say don't read, there is no hope anywhere. Now, Atiku said this at a press conference in Abuja 2 days after his lawyers, through a United States court, obtained the academic records of Tinubu from the Chicago State University, CSU, which showed alleged discrepancies with what the sitting Nigerian president submitted to the Independent National Electoral Commission before the February election. Both Atiku and Obi challenged Tinubu's election at the Presidential Election Tribunal Court for months before the tribunal overturned the cases and affirmed the president's victory. And I'm telling them today that the same thing will also happen at the Supreme Court. There is no two ways about it. Maybe after that, that's when Tinubu, Peter Obi will know whether he will go to Cameroonian court or whether he will go to another Kafenchan or Panya court to seek for justice. They say they wise. Meanwhile, both candidates have appealed the dismissal of their petitions at the Supreme Court, with the PDP candidate hoping to use all the alleged forged certificates as a strong case against Tinubu in his appeal. Do you think that will work? The answer is no. Speaking at the conference, Atiku said, this quest is not for or about Atiku Abubakar. It is a quest for the enthronement of truth, morality, and accountability in our public affairs. In line with this, therefore, I am calling on all well-meaning Nigerians, leaders of thought, our religious leaders, our traditional leaders, our community leaders, our political leaders, and in particular, Governor Peter Obi of the Labour Party, and Governor Rabiu Kwankwaso of the NNPP, and the leaders of every political party in Nigeria, and indeed every single person who loves this country, as I do, and who wishes nothing but the best for the country, as he does, to join me or join him in this campaign to enshrine probity, accountability, and the basic principles of justice, morality, and uprightness in our country and in our government. This is a task for each and every one of us. However, the former Anambra governor, in a statement issued by Labour Party National Publicity Secretary Obiora Ifo, said he was focused on reclaiming his mandate at the Supreme Court, according to a statement obtained by The Nation. In turn, he welcomed others to join in their Obi and Labour Party pursuit of justice in the country. So, between Atiku Abubakar, who came second, and the Peter Obi, who came third, according to what INEC gave us, who do you think is closer to, replacement of Tinubu? If of course it's impossible, but if it were possible, is it not Atiku Abubakar who is the second? Abi, they go just still jump am. You think you are hopeless of them, man? No, go walk. Oh. Now, the statement said the presidential candidate of Labour Party, Peter Obi, is presently in the Supreme Court seeking to reclaim his stolen mandate, and he is focused on that. He has been in the vanguard of ensuring a just nation where justice must be the watchword, and he will not stop until Nigeria achieves a leadership it truly deserves. Obi has pontificated severally on the need for leaders to be good role models and live a life of worthy emulation. This he has done by publicly putting his credentials in the open for verification. Nigeria will get better when men of integrity and honor drive the affairs of the nation. We therefore welcome every other interest willing to join us in our pursuit of a nation where justice shall reign. That's what Peter Obi said. But they have told us prompt and clear here that Tinubu's certificate is not fake, neither was he forged. Breaking. Chicago State University, Tinubu's certificate not fake. Presidency. They have responded to all this. So that is to show you that there is no hope for Peter Obi at the Supreme Court. He is just wasting his time. And the people who are supporting Tinubu are all over telling everybody to shut up and join them. Now watch this.
Okay.
You are very hard on the APC. Very, very hard. And you are now.
I'm doing my job.
This boy.
I'm doing my job.
Remember.
Interesting. All right.
You and I, we are Shiwaju's boy, Ruben Abati. You now Jetison and Shiwaju. We are together with we are Shiwaju's boy, including yourself.
All right. Thank you,
Ruben.
Senator
You better come
Adeyemi.
back home. Come back to where you belong.
Thank you, Senator Adeyemi. You're trying to recruit Dr. Abati, right?
Gang. Una dey see am. They say all this Ruben Abati say they've been there inside the APC before. They milk everybody. Say today, it don't come up for the APC. Come the jettison. What did they call him? Come the jettison his orga will be Tinubu. Now a lot of people have been reacting. Now this is one of the defense on this matter. This result.
One thing Nigerians need to know is that in that certificate, because it's ceremonial, you even have the right to redesign it to your own taste. That is the truth. What is important is the transcript.
Redesign it to your own taste.
Absolutely. You can Google it. It's out there. They advertise it out there in the US. If you have lost your certificate, we can get it back for you.
Okay. Now, listen to this particular video from Nnamdi Kanu when he was still here and broadcasting.
Tinubu is the modern day Afonja in Yoruba land.
Okay.
And he will destroy, because for his sake, the Yoruba race will be in a very serious mess unless they abandon that idiot now. I call him an idiot with every reason in the world. A fool, a certificate forging criminal, Then he went to Toronto University. A drug pusher in Chicago. Go and do your research on Tinubu. A drug pusher. A kleptomaniac extraordinaire. A thief of unimaginable, a living gold, a stealing machine. All of you were there during election. Bank billion van that used to carry money. Went to his house. All of us say, Jagaban, let's go. A thief. It doesn't even end there. He's also a murderer. He was instrumental in the slaughter of young Nigerian youths at your so-called Lekki Togo. Have you all forgotten? Black people, have you all forgotten? The same Tinubu. And to make matters worse, I am 53 years of age. I don't have my age. What for? God created me when he did. This man, before your eyes, all of you so-called Nigerians, lied about his age. He lied about his age. He took 10 years off his age. He is now older than his first daughter by 9 years. And some of you still have the presence of mind to have regard for such a person. And you wonder why you are poor as a black person. You wonder why God has virtually abandoned black Africa. You people, you love and you support evil.
Alright, when I don't hear, I'm gonna share this video. This one say free follow for waiting make. All these ones, no one release Nnamdi Kanu because the man, he too exposed many things. So, and those things when he exposed, and then they happen today. Now, I make, if you see all these government officials, all these president and all that, they no one here say, then release Nnamdi Kanu because he will come and expose all of them. Now, those ones make them, they fear Nnamdi Kanu. When I don't see them. More videos, they demo, we be say, don't they cause katakata over this, what did they call them? Over this certificate saga. No be small thing here.
We plan to do that. We're going to submit it to the Supreme Court. Right. Whether they will accept it is a question for them. But I think this is beyond legalism. Okay. I think it's beyond legalism. I don't think that Nigeria as a country should be debating whether the Supreme Court will accept a document. We're internationally embarrassed. We're going to be the subject of international conversations. Our president will be the subject of a man who is going to be needing to make difficult decisions in Nigeria. The population of Nigeria is predominantly young. The young people in Nigeria need to be mobilized. The fuel subsidy has gone. Dollar is at 1,000 naira. Our production has fallen below 1 million barrels. Our foreign reserves is largely made up of fake dollars borrowed from banks, so we have less than 3 billion. Our letters of credit are no more being accepted by international banks. Then we're having challenges with power in Nigeria. We're having challenges with deregulating the electricity sector. For you to take these decisions, you need a national consensus. You need legitimacy. You need to go to the West African region to spread the gospel of democracy. You can't go there with a tainted mandate. That is the point. I don't think the point is the Supreme Court's decision. The Supreme Court will be doing itself and the country a great disservice if it does not take judicial notice of what the legal deposition in Chicago University has done. So what is at issue here really for me is that I think the president should just resign. There should be some honor in this country. He should just say, you know, I made a mistake. I don't know how I got this certificate. I don't know, I sent somebody and maybe he got to me wrong. But this is not something that needs another technical, legal rigmarole. No, this is something that will hobble the country. It will reduce our capacity to intervene in the West African region. It will reduce our capacity to be the leading African nation. It will reduce its ability to convince Nigerians that we need to take difficult decisions. It will be difficult to convince our students in school to follow the path of honor. So I don't think this is an issue of legality. For me, I don't see it as a legal issue. Well, I see it as a moral one.
All right, when I don't hear this Tinubu's matter, no, they end anytime soon. No, wanna drop on a comment below and let us know your own take on that. I'll see you guys on the next one.